You know what? Oh my fucking days.
Oh, I feel a bit shorter than usual.
Huh?
I said I feel a bit shorter than usual.
Okay, what the fuck you down there? What the fuck?
Yeah, stream chat's not even appearing.
Oh my god.
It's not a live stream without scuff involved.
I don't know why.
What do you mean Discord? That I can't.
What?
That even though I can do a lot of things with reactive, it can't let me solve mysteries with Scooby and the gang.
Yeah, you can't solve mysteries, you idiot.
Well, now we've got a Vanny PNG instead of one of our Vanny.
Yeah, I'm trying to take. There we go. Right, now let's see what the fucking problem. Stream elements. There are times where you want me to actually fucking kill myself right now because you don't work. Are we really back to this again? All right. Well, guess we're not gonna have a chat box again till it sorts itself out till tomorrow.
Start screen sharing though.
Rose just ran off somewhere, so we don't know where he went.
Well, that's unusual. I'm now seeing your I'm seeing OBS.
Oh, for the fuck's sake, Discord!
There we go.
Rose is missing this again. Now that the sweet buns have arrived, this court is back in session. Go on, Uendo, eat up. Yes, this is intentional. I changed the costume for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
Nice flavor. You can really taste the sake. Oh, that was delicious. Yes, a unique sweetness in the faint aroma of sake. Yet, I hardly think that anyone could pass up from eating something like this.
What's the matter, Uendo? You're not afraid of a tiny manju, are you?
Oh, are you scared of how many calories it has?
Don't be ridiculous. A sweet little snack like this couldn't possibly... I mean, It could never. Less bleating, more eating, witness.
We allowed to eat in court? Well, all right. Well, fucking Amber Heard did it.
First time for everything.
Well, Amber Heard did it, so might as well.
It's a legal process. Yeah, fine, whatever.
Oh yeah, just noticed. We got Nubs, we got Rocky, and we got Helio. Who came first? Oh wow, Nubs is first. Wow, fucking hell, he's gonna try and take that title back.
Yeah, I told you. It don't affect me in the slightest. We might be a bit lightweight, but come on. Nobody's that lightweight. Seriously. Nobody gets drunk over one little bun.
Oh, are we gonna see Owen? It looks like it worked. Oh my! Witness, please tell the court your name and occupation.
Oh. Oh. My name is Owen. I'm 5.
You're 5 years old?
Am I in trouble? Please don't yell at me.
So he's Yuendo's fourth personality? I hardly think a child like him could have a motive to murder the victim. You sure? I mean, there are child killers around.
Yeah, we've had a few in the UK.
Yeah, and even if he had a motive, could he have actually committed the murder? That's a very good point. Owen, does it? Pardon me.
Jeez, dude, get there into the gas before
That's a very good point. Owen does appear to be very timid and weak. Oh. It seems the defense was hoping that this hidden personality would be the real killer. But now that he's standing here before us, it is clear that none of Yuendo's personalities can be the killer. Ah! Why can I even go from here?
Shisho.
Owen, do you know something about that happened to your master? Oh, come on, buddy. Won't you tell Auntie Athena what happened?
Scary lady.
I'm not scary. Look at Auntie's big smile. Tell me about your master, please. Pretty please, with sugar on top.
Okay.
Well, that worked.
Shisho was super nice. He always played with me. Just like a real grandpa. I love Shisho. Athena, do you sense anything behind his words?
I sense his sadness. The sadness so pure it's heart-rending. But no discord. Prosecutor Samadi is right. Owen isn't the killer.
But then, don't you find it odd?
Find what odd?
Let's review what we've learned so far. Yuendo rearranged the Kurata cast, pinned the blame on Bucky.
Well, that's because the original message implicated Owen. But Owen is only 5 years old and absolutely adores Master Tuendo.
Exactly. The other 3 personalities also have no motive for murder. If Owen isn't the true culprit, then the person who first laid out the cards.
Probably wouldn't have been Master Tuendo. Tornado, sorry. So then, who did it? defense, did the appearance of Owen help you figure out anything out? Yes, Your Honor. I now know who it was that who first laid out the Corona cards. But I thought it was the victim, right? No, Your Honor. I didn't believe it was. The one who first arranged the Corona cards on the table was none other than... well, the true killer, obviously. I believe the person who laid out the cards is the very person who killed Tifu Tornado. Fucking hell. How quickly you move on to a new target when your Owen theory proves false. You pulling the card, no, whatever. I don't know what a pulling the cunning is, but I know I'm definitely not one. Before you start with the sermons, why don't you hear me out? Sermons, why don't you hear me out? Yeah, so I see the defense's reasoning. Please proceed, Miss Sykes. But if you are bluffing, I won't go easy on you. But isn't this whole court a bluffing contest at this point? I understand, Your Honor. Now then, please recall the original crime scene. Who did the corroded cards when the scene was discovered? Well, let's see. I believe they implicated the defendant Bucky Wheat. Wet. That's right. But then we found out that the message originally read Owen 4th. Which implicated the young boy Owen. Exactly. And the person who rearranged the cards was undoubtedly Uendo.
Uendo might have kept silent, but we can be sure he already knew his master was dead. His tampering with the crime scene using the TV all but proves it. Yeah, I confess. I tampered with the crime scene. The reason Uendo rearranged the karate cards and moved the TV was because he saw the Owen 4th message and was convinced Owen had committed the crime.
Right on, Prosecutor Blackwell. It would seem that Owen and the other three personalities don't share the same memories.
But really, there is no 4th personality. It's just the 3 of us in here.
Uendo feared that Owen had killed Master Tornado. So he tried to hide Owen from us.
But it turns out Owen was but a 5-year-old child, incapable of hurting a fly, yet alone his beloved master.
So naturally, the culprit must be somebody else, and this somebody else, the true killer, tied the what is with me? Tried to pin the crime on Owen. I see. That does make sense. Objection. This is not but conjecture, composed of half-truths and fantasies. Who then do you maintain murdered the victim? I believe Owen might know something about that. Objection. I refuse to allow such testimony. I'm from a 5-year-old, no less.
Wow, we've had 9-year-olds.
But he doesn't know that, does he? Such a child is incapable of producing anything coherent. Coherent. But your desperation is disgraceful. You should realize when it cut.
I saw it. I saw Shisho getting.
Owen, you do know something about, don't you?
Yeah.
No, fuck the whale. We had a parrot. And a spirit. Oh my, is this true? If so, we must have Owen testify immediately. Don't you agree, Prosecutor Samadi? Ugh. Oh, it's alright, Owen. Go ahead and tell us what you know.
Shisho was standing with a knife in his hand. Blood was dripping onto Shisho's face, getting it all red. I couldn't move at all. I was so scared. I passed out.
This is eyewitness testimony from the moment of the murder. Owen, can you tell us anything else about what you saw?
I was so scared. so scared.
Owen! His emotions are spiraling out of control. Something must have really frightened him. Is he alright? His emotions are running wild because he's trying to recall something frightening to him. I recommend a therapy session right away. I see. Yes, please do whatever you can to help the poor boy. Will do, Your Honor. I better find the cause of these out of control emotions pronto.
So this is going to be a fear reaction.
It's gonna be fucking sadness all over the place. That's the most funniest looking knife.
That's the kind of knife that would be used for
Noodles stuff.
cutting pasta generally.
Yeah, yes, yeah. Blood was
At
dripping
least
onto
for
Shishu's face, getting all red. Okay. Can't move at all.
Blood on the face?
How would it be dripping onto his face?
Yeah. Blood was dripping down onto Shisho's face.
Blood? I don't remember seeing any blood in the crime scene photos. Besides, if the victim was standing upright, how could blood drip down onto his face? As I expected, all we managed to obtain from this child is a tale he dreamt up. Oh, I guess it's a little too weird for blood to drip onto the victim's face if he was standing up. Unless it dripped down from the ceiling or something. What do you think, Simon?
I don't know. Owen's one confused and upset kid right now. Who knows how accurate his memory is? Maybe it's time for that thing instead.
Huh? What thing?
That thing you and your cohorts do. What do you call it? Rotate your thinking about?
Oh, you mean turn your thinking around?
Yes, whatever. It's the same thing either way.
No, it isn't. Who's ever heard of rotating your thinking? I mean, rotate is... Hey, wait a minute.
What?
You know what, Simon? In this case, I think rotate just might work perfectly after all.
Come again?
All I have to do is rotate things by 90 degrees. When he saw his master, Owen must have been...
Lying on the floor.
Yeah. Owen must have been lying on the floor when he witnessed his master's murder. What? That's the conclusion I arrived at when I rotate my thinking by 90 degrees. Which means that all of the visuals in my matrix were off by 90 degrees. And... this means Master Tornado was lying on the floor, which solves another mystery. And which mystery is that? Mystery of how blood could have been dripping onto the victim's face. It becomes much easier to imagine how that could have happened if he was lying down. Like someone bleeding onto Master Tornado from somewhere up above him.
I remember now. Somebody was sitting up on top of Shisho.
So trying to recall his master's bloody killer is what spooked Owen originally. Who
My
groaned?
hero Rose has returned.
Eat bones!
Oh.
Okay, you can stop pleasuring yourself, man.
Eat bones! Wait, I think Rose is touching himself because Athena's in a maid outfit.
Yeah.
A waitress.
Yeah.
From, the French restaurant from the third game. The blood that stained the victim's
No, I'm
face.
tired.
You're tired? Bitch, you can't be tired. We're in court. The blood
No, just outside.
that stained the victim's face red came from the person sitting on top of him. The victim was holding a knife, so he likely nicked his attacker as he was fighting back.
This means the assailant was injured on their face somewhere, like the forehead, perhaps.
You know what's funny? When you're not here, I give him a most calm sort of voice, and there's you. Yeah, you bloody bastard. Assuming the victim and his attacker were face to face, then yes.
I see. So that is what happened. But if I recall it correctly, the accuser has a fresh bandage on his forehead, does he not? Very suspicious.
Oh shit.
That injury of Mr. Wetz is conclusive evidence that he committed this murder.
Why?
It seems you have dug yourself into a pit you cannot crawl out of.
Oh, even though I figured out the reason for Owen's out of control emotions, all I did was raise further suspicion against my own client. What do I do now?
What's the matter? You aren't thinking of throwing the towel, are you?
Well, it looks so bad for Bucky. I mean, he had both motive and opportunity. Plus, he has that injury on his forehead.
Your Honor, I sense that the defense is finally ready to let it go and move on. Well, Miss Sykes, I understand that you don't want to give up on your client, but I won't allow you to prolong this trial without a good reason.
Look at that large in her face, but all the signs pointing to the defense guilt.
Maybe it's time she gave up. She's tried everything she could.
Well, hey, I need to go back. I really, really don't want to back down, but silence. Fucking hell, he could really shut up the gathering, can't he?
Athena, are you having doubts about Bucky's innocence?
I wouldn't say that. It's just.
Do you remember what you said to Bucky earlier this morning?
Stop being drunk. Put down them fucking sushi trays.
You believe in me, ma'am?
Of course, no matter what. I believe in you to the very end, and I don't remember this in my flashback where you sound like Goofy.
I know, I completely forgot his voice for a second.
You can give it Goofy if you want.
Were those just empty words?
Of course not. It's just that all the cards are stacked against us.
Are you still stuck on that line of thinking?
Oh, fucking hell! Blackwell!
Motive, opportunity, and an injury to his forehead. Is that all it takes to make you stop believing in your client?
Bruh.
Tell me again, who are you to Bucky?
I need an adult. I'm his Miss Chickadee lawyer.
Then do your duty and believe in him until the very end.
Judge, help! I will. Simon's absolutely right. I'm Bucky's lawyer, and he depends on me. Defense. Oh shit.
Defense team, please! No fighting in my courtroom!
The defense is ready to resume, Your Honor. Prosecutor Blackwell was just giving me a pep talk, that's all. Thank you, Prosecutor.
I didn't do it for your sake. I did it for the future of Wet Soba.
Yeah, I got it. The defense would like to know to now continue with Owen's therapy session.
Owen, would you be alright with that?
Okay. So somebody was sitting up on top of Shisho, bleeding from their head, and smushing something into Shisho's face.
That's funny.
What is it?
Still hear discord in Owen's voice, but I don't sense any inconsistencies between his statements and his emotions. And there don't seem to be any contradictions in his testimony itself either.
So that's it, huh?
Did you figure something out?
Your ability to sense emotion is making you focus too much on his feelings, Athena. But there is actually something he's been very vague about in his testimony. If you can clarify what he's feeling uncertain about with some evidence, you should be able to move forward from there.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. I'll give it a try. I'll just update the moon matrix with the new information, then we'll be ready to go. I just need to present some evidence on what Owen is being vague about, huh?
Smushing something.
Smushing them cheeks! Wait. The bowl? Wait, no.
There
Wait,
doesn't seem to be any. No, because it doesn't. That doesn't make sense.
then wouldn't that be the
Doesn't seem to
noodles?
No, I don't think so.
That would imply that he was being suffocated with something and that it would have been in his system.
Has to be something outside.
Could be a pillow, but that wouldn't make sense either because of the blood.
Doesn't have to
Did
be
they say whose blood it is?
Doesn't necessarily have to be a natural pillow. Or an actual pillow, anyway.
Oh, flour. Cans in the fridge.
Let's have a look at some of the other evidence.
What we got?
Can we read the other statements too, real quick?
Say again?
Can I see the other statements too? Owen has?
The other statements. So the testimony.
Yeah, the testimony.
Oh, you meant...
Hmm. Then move it all to the spirit of conflict.
Alright, so there won't be anything with that then.
What about that knife, actually? Where's that knife vanished to?
Yeah, this is the first time I'm hearing about a damn knife. But then again, I don't know what to really prove for that.
The knife's over.
Oh, the knife is on the left.
Mm-hmm. Also, hi, Dragon Lover.
Well, not been needed. I'm wondering where you are. You haven't showed up for any of these of this game. I thought, oh god, I hope she's not bored or anything. Right, hold on. Just gonna go on a whim. All right, I was right. Let's put a name on the thing Owen's uncertain of, shall we? Identifying the murder weapon that was used to suffocate the victim. Fortunately for us, I spy the murder weapon right here in this crime scene photo.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Unfortunately for you, I spy nothing of the sort.
Yeah, it's been hot here for us. You know what? I bought a neck fan. You can put it, it's like a headphones, but you just put it around your neck and it has fans. I just got that because it's been hot. As soon as it's here, it's been cold. This weather, man, I fucking hate British weather.
And the police did not spy anything of the sort during their investigation either.
Was Detective Sky involved? Detective Sky?
Right? Now, pray tell, where is this murder weapon you speak of?
You don't see it because it no longer looks like the way it did when it was used as the weapon. This is what the killer pressed into the master's. Okay. The noodles. It has to be, right?
Wait, what's that to the left there?
That's the box of
Probably the cards.
cards. Yeah, that's the card box.
That's on the right. I'm talking about the left.
That's the box for the alcohol buns.
Oh, that.
Yeah, the camel.
Yeah, that's what the alcohol buns. Must be. Oh,
His own head!
yeah, he's bald, sir! The mystery person that Owen was saw pressed onto the sober voice of the victim's face, thereby suffocating him.
I grow weary of your tasteless jokes. How could anyone commit murder with soft, delicate soba? The noodles would easily fall apart if they were pressed onto someone's face. Yes, I agree.
Well, I disagree. There's a way the sober could have used to suffocate the victim.
What?
I guess your accidental press was right.
Oh yeah, I meant to press the noodles. I don't mean his own head, but alright, I guess that counts as the.
You will
noodle.
explain your
I guess-
theory at
I guess
once,
because
Sykes.
because it's got a noodle bowl in it, so it kind of counts.
Yeah, I suppose. Oh fucking hell! Where did that can go? Alright, to kill Master
Uncut-
Tornado, the
uncut
culprit must have
silver
been uncooked to sober. Yeah, has to be. The culprit must have used the sober before it was cut into noodles. In other words, the murder weapon was raw sober dough.
What?
I can't believe this! Shut the fuck up!
In the court. Yes, soba dough could definitely be used to suffocate someone, couldn't it?
And here's his answer of, no, it could not.
I'm giving the okay sign. Are you alright, Prosecutor Samadi?
I was just letting the soul of the victim know that the accused will finally face justice thanks for the foolish lawyer before me.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Allow me to summarize your statements.
Well, let's be glad
the-
no restaurants are getting canned. Go on.
Oh, for the 500th time, I have summarized. That's all I was gonna say, a little extra.
Oh my fucking god.
As the accused was killing the victim, he was slashed in the face by the victim's knife.
Okay, hang on. Was there any sign of any blood on the knife? Like they would have traced that even beforehand. So you're making this up as you go along, Nayuta.
Well, that's Indians for you.
The weapon he used to suffocate the victim with was the door in the dressing room. Then he disposed of the murder weapon by cutting the soba dough into noodles.
Are you smarmy?
The first, the accused put the victim's face into a bowl of soba noodles and broth. To wash off the blood that he had dripped into the victim's face from his own. And there you have it, the true sequence of events behind this foul affair.
Now, just wait a minute. I never once said that Mr. Wet was the culprit.
Oh, but the accused knows how to cut dough into Noodle's defense.
Oh,
That's a very good point, Prosecutor Sahamadi. I heard that cutting soba dough into uniform noodles requires considerable training. But then, what about the dying message? How do you explain that? The defendant wouldn't have known about the Uendo's Owen personality. Perhaps the victim was simply playing with the cards and they hold no for other meeting. Perhaps he spelled out Owen's name in jest sometime before the murder. That's true. From Owen's testimony, it's clear that Master Tornado cared for the boy. It appears we've arrived at a compelling conclusion. Taken together, all these points paint a convincing picture of the defendant's guilt.
and forgive me for being fat phobic, but you look sus. Owen, is there anything else you could tell us? It doesn't matter how small of a detail, anything will do.
You're scaring me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Owen. Auntie Athena didn't mean to raise her voice. I have to be gentler with him. Don't forget he's only 5 years old. No need to be scared, okay, sweetie? Just tell us anything you can remember.
Well, when I woke up, the person who killed Chisho was standing over me, bleeding from their head.
Oh, when you saw the killer's face? Oops, I did it again. So, who was it, Owen? Do you remember?
I don't know who it was.
Picking up some noise. Means there's still something to uncover in Owen's testimony.
I don't know what Owen saw, but suffice it to say, we are analyzing the dreams of a child. You've wasted enough of our time, defense. Let it go and move on.
No, there's still discord in Owen's heart that needs to be addressed. Therefore, I can't give in. I can't give in here.
Owen, do you think you can continue your testimony for us?
Okay.
I entered the new info. I'm running an update then. This is now patch number... whatever.
85.
Wow, there's more patches in here than on Call of Duty.
There's
Okay.
more patches in here than in the whole series of Dark Souls.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Okay, what are we looking for now?
Alright, shocked and scared.
Makes sense. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, makes
Okay,
sense.
understandable that it's gone down because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Why is there some happiness?
What? The person who killed Seasson was standing... Then why are you happy? Despite witnessing the culprit's terrible crime firsthand, I only experienced a positive feeling. One of... relief?
Who the witness saw was no stranger, rather, it was the accused. Therefore, it's only natural that he felt some level of relief when he saw a familiar face. Defense, end this madness and sully your soul no more.
Owen, who did you see?
That nice smell. I love that smell of that perfume.
Wait a
Wait,
minute.
perfume? Come again?
It's a smell of
It's not that LaBelle asshole, is it? You can do it.
No.
Try to remember, Owen.
the smell of
Oh. Owen! Oh, jeez.
It seems Owen is now resting in the infirmary. They certainly have their hands full today down there. Let's continue with the trial.
They all come from this court. I hope I don't get sued.
Despite Owen's testimony, it is the opinion of this humble servant of the Holy Mother that the child's words were insufficient to clear the accuser's suspicion.
Yes, which is why we've been saying we should not be listening to the dreams of a child this whole time.
But well, what about the scent of perfume Owen mentioned? I believe there's a clue that will lead us to the true culprit.
1,000 perfumes in the world. It could even be the scent of the hair product the accuser uses.
He's not like... It better not be LaBelle.
Does have one amazing hairstyle, so that's certainly possible. I wouldn't know because I don't have hair.
I use perfume on my bald head.
The witness is a 5-year-old boy.
It's called polish.
He cannot tell the difference between conventional perfumes and hair products.
Oh, why couldn't he have gone for a true cult something, Bucky?
What's more, the only person who can cut soap noodles with such precision
It's the clown or the trans man.
is the accused and no other.
Oh man, how am I supposed to argue with that?
And so, the person Owen sought to see the crime can only be the accused, Bucky Wet.
Is that Bucky?
Who-
What the?
Oh,
Yep.
Hey!
well, fucking did it.
I'll never use hair products or anything with that smell. If I wore something like that, it would smell getting the sober.
Goofy, what are you doing here? You should be at Final Fantasy VII.
It's
Why are
getting
you drunk?
Well, you see, I got a couple of winnings and I wanted to, cameo in other places, There's something I have to tell y'all, but they'll have to wait another doubt. Boom! Check it!
Just laying them all down. Mr. Wet, aren't you supposed to be resting in the infirmary?
Whatever. You drink and I let my soul stink of perfume. The job that I have chilled sober for yourself and see. I believe we have no choice but to try it. Strictly for examination purposes, of course. Now then, let's dig in, shall we?
Fucking hell! There's so much food! They just had buns, now they're having noodles! Bruh. Is he gonna be drunk?
That was delightful. Well, I'm satisfied that there were no traces of hair products or perfume. So,
Sorry, Your Honor, there's been a problem. Someone's posted a picture of you on social media eating those noodles.
Who posted my nudes on Twitter.com?
The joke just left me as an opportunity. I couldn't help myself.
the sweet bean buns, and now savory soba. What a delectable trial this has been. And people are in the hospital. Oh, what fun. This picture is different from the soba I had the other day. It reminds of a dish that we have in Korea called banupan. Yo, for $6.80? Really? That's a good price. What you think, Mr. Chickadee? My soba's pretty good, isn't it?
It's delicious. Don't you think so, Simon?
Still pales in comparison to his late father's cuisine.
Me. Oh, she gotta be so hard on me.
Oh no.
Bailiff, take the oh God. Bailiff, take the defendant back to the infirmary at once for some rest. I couldn't.
Bailiff!
Wait, but rest. Hey, I ain't left no plain old what you don't do, you know.
Oh my god.
I'm a fresh like my sober. You don't let sober dough rest. It's all about the free freshness of sober. Grind the sheep fresh, grind the dough fresh, and boil the
Just gets chucked up and dragged away on the skateboard.
Good grief, what a defendant.
At least Bucky wasn't the source of perfume smell. Wait, smelly perfume?
It looks like you remembered something.
The phrase smelly perfume reminded me of a certain somebody.
And who is that to be?
There's only one person that
Prosecutor.
comes to mind. The phrase smelly perfume reminded me of this person.
That guide child.
The guy child.
All roads lead to the guide.
The guy child.
The guide, yep, that guide child.
The guy child. Rose, no, he ain't here.
Yes.
Leave him alone.
He's
Stop being
somewhere.
Rose. Stop being
He's
racist.
somewhere. I know he's
Stop
here.
being racist.
He's already being a tour guide somewhere.
Rose.
Always trying to get into shit.
By the way, I've ordered a brand new keyboard.
Oh, thank God.
Tornado? Yes, she did smell very nice, didn't she? Just a moment, defense. You would throw suspicion on Gero Robert because of a scent? What are you, a dog? Your Honor, there's no need to go along with these ever-chasing claims of the defense.
Oh, fucking Christ.
I suppose your claim has been awfully inconsistent.
But Giru could have been at the crime scene.
Yes, but...
You get to see those balloons of hers if you call her back to the witness stand.
Wow, Athena's just basically just using her sex appeal against the judge.
Herr Volker! His Honor is not interested in such things. He is a man of honor. Resolution! Send the matter of her balloons aside, Harry.
Like how he had to think. Oh
I
no.
do believe it's appropriate to ask Giru some questions given the circumstances. This has nothing to do with her balloons, of course.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Burgerna!
Oh my God. You've really brought all the balloons back, Jesus. Thank you for calling this disciple of the Tornado School of Rekigug Plat. Oh God, I got fucked all this noise. Back for an encore. It's me, the balloon artist you'll know and love, Giru Tornado. 1, 2, balloon. Oh my God. They knew what they were doing with this character.
Yes,
They wanted to show some jiggle physics.
They definitely knew that. Well, the thing is, they haven't strayed away from jiggle physics in the previous game
this was
trailer.
on a 3DS, mind you, so you could see this on all 3D.
Yeah. Which is why it's going to be even funnier once the breakdown happens.
Wonderful balloon artistry.
Your Honor, please. Now then, what would you like me to make for you this time? Actually, I called you back for more testimony. But I'm all talked out. This case has left me completely deflated.
I highly doubt that.
What? You don't find that funny? Anyway, what exactly is going on, Simon?
It seems the person who murdered Master Tornado was wearing perfume.
And you were one... Yeah, and you were the only person I could think of who wears perfume. Wait, you mean I'm a suspect now? Giru, you knew about Owen, right? Well, yes. I often played with him at the Shishu's request. So that means you could have left that fake dying message, right? What? Just because I wear perfume and know Owen? You think I'm a murderer? Oh, how could you?
Witness is absolutely right. With no evidence, the distorted memories of a smart child. It's outrageous to the defense to accuse this woman.
That's right. You don't even have proof.
You may step down on the stand, Gator.
I think I remember that video where they talked about this clown. Yeah, it
The
became a
defense does
meme
not
out of
have
nowhere.
The defense has not one scrap of evidence that connects you to the crime.
Wait just 1 minute. I may not have proof, but Owen's testimony is still...
Enough! Please feel free to leave, Gator. Take your balloons with you.
There must be something I can do. Well, if the prosecutor says it's okay, then I guess I'll be going now.
Silence.
Hoi, Geru. You're an entertainer, aren't you? Once you're on stage, it's your duty to complete your performance, is it not? So what are you doing leaving halfway through?
Well, there's some evidence.
There's a bandage on Giru's forehead. As soon as we know what Master Tornado's killer has a cut on her face somewhere.
Impossible!
How did you know, Simon?
I didn't, but I had to take a chance and see for myself. Otherwise, your theory would remain groundless accusations.
So you did something super illegal.
Your Honor, Prosecutor Samadi, the scent of perfume, an injury on the forehead, these things are completely consistent with Owen's testimony. In short, the mysterious individual Owen saw in the dressing room could have been Giru.
Sykes. Does this mean you are formally indicting this witness for the murder of Typhoon Tornado? Should the execution proven to be false, hope you are prepared for the fate of price in full. And I'm charging double, baby.
Simon, what price is he talking about?
I thought that should be obvious. Prosecutor Sad Monkey saying he'll see to it you never stand in a court of law again.
Oh no.
Jeez, dude, really? What's with all the gas today?
It's all that eating, you know, all the buns, the
sober.
Yeah, man, just full.
Look, if you're having his sober, I'm surprised you aren't throwing up as much as freaking number 4 is himself.
Oh, he drinks.
Well, you know, he's still looking a bit gassy himself. I must say though, he knows how to make a trial interesting.
I'm a marshmallow. Just whose side are you on, Simon?
Go on then, into the deep end with you. You really have but one choice anyway.
Miss Sykes, I'm waiting.
Well, regards to the witness, Giro Tornado is the defense wishes to...
Not the balloons, Fanny. Not the balloons.
I'm sorry, Rose, but the balloons.
The balloons. No.
I'm sorry, Rose.
I could see them.
I'm
They're
sorry,
innocent.
Rose.
The balloons
No,
are
I'm sorry,
innocent.
Rose.
No.
No, the balloons are the killer.
No.
I'm sorry. You need to stop looking at tits.
I need to keep looking.
Rose, we're living in a day and age now where all women have to look like a man. And if a woman looks like a woman, you need to object and say no. There's no reason for me to hold back. Not if I really believe in my client. The defense wishes to formally indict Giru Tornado for the murder of Tifu some tornado twister.
I have tried to be merciful, but now, not even your pleas will reach the Holy Mother's ears. You will have plenty of time to regret your decision in the pit of hell.
Except I won't need to. The person who murdered the victim was not Mr. Wet. It was Gory. That was cute. Wow, a girl on top of a freaking man? Oh, geez, Louise, what a dream. That bandage is... It's just from a silly what? Oh, silly slip up. Slip up. I made it while cooking yesterday, that's all. What kind of extreme cooking were you doing to cut yourself in the forehead? Volcano? Well, what can I say? That's what happened. You also don't have an alibi for the period before 4 p.m., do you, Giro? But I really didn't know anything what was wrong until she was found dead. Don't believe me? Then with a twisty twist. What the hell is that? Balloon, yeah, you have it, an adorable little kitty. That's a cat. Well, most racist cat I is with the lips. Sorry, Rose, no offense. How could you suspect a cutesy whittle balloon artist like me,
Hang on. Yo.
Giro, I've been meaning to say this for a while now, but could it be that you don't have an eye for balloon art? Don't you think I know that? You didn't have to come out and say it. I'm the daughter of the great Raku artist. I've never wanted to do stupid balloon art. I was supposed to do Raku storyteller too, just like my late daddy. Seasson told me to do a balloon art instead. I guess the victim thought she had no talent as a Rakugo artist either. So you still gonna suspect a poor little thing like me? Please stop trying to skirt the issue, even though I'm wearing one. All comes down to the scent of perfume and the cut on your forehead. You and the culprit in Owen's testimony share these two traits. Should I get a commission on my OC wearing this damn outfit? Shits and giggles.
It's entirely up to you, man.
Fuck, I can't, can I? Because everyone wants to... It's like I'm paying for a new console. You're dead set on accusing me, aren't you? Well, here's what I have for naughty little girls like you, with a twisty twist. Is it a fucking gun? Oh my god! Ah, catch you, witch! What? Go ahead, make me testify all you want. When the truth's revealed, did we just end up in another freaking swashbuckler case going on from the DLC? It be your balloons or mine that goes pop. Got it?
My, is this yet another hidden personality?
Simon, is everybody in the Tornado school like this?
How should I know? Because you're the one that's been around them the longest.
What the fuck?
Oh, she does not look happy.
Yeah, I visited the dressing room during the time to make a courtesy call after my act. Seasson and Owen were in there, but they were both snoring up a storm. I saw the note Seasson left, so I just left. Didn't want to disturb him, you know. The perfume Owen smelled must have been left from when I visited. I do not like that dog on her own, man. So Gary's saying she went into the dressing room, but then left right away.
Don't take her at her word.
Oh, do you really think I would? I'm just trying to figure out how to get her to talk about what really happened.
Now then, Miss Sykes, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
Okay. Press on that one. Where did you find your master's note? I don't know. I can't remember. Did you notice anything else unusual or out of place in the room? Well, there was a sake and a half-eaten manju on the table. But I didn't see anything else out of place, whatever, in the room, though.
Oh, is that a fact?
Of course it is. What do you think?
And you didn't change anything around while you were in there?
I didn't do anything. Look, I'm telling you. I didn't see anything funny near Shiro or Seasson. I didn't touch anything in the room.
Your boldness, I request that Gira's last statement be added to her testimony.
Simon? What's a statement like that going to do for us?
Just play along and you'll see soon enough.
Ugh.
I have no problem with adding that to the testimony, but how about you, Miss Sykes?
I have no problems with it either, Your Honor. What is Simon thinking? I didn't see anything funny near Sushu and didn't touch anything in that room.
The card.
Well, that's weird.
The...
Who laid out the cards then?
Mm-hmm.
Gira, you said that you didn't notice anything odd or unusual near your master. You also said you didn't touch anything in the dressing room. That's right. What about it? Then I wonder who left that dying message with the Karuta cards. What are you going to do? What are you going on about? It had to been that Bucky. That goofy son of a bitch. Sorry, but that's not possible. Because only 3 people knew of Uendo's personalities. Uendo, your master, and you.
If Bucky had left that Karuta message, he wouldn't have spelled out Owen. He would have spelled out Uendo.
What it boils down to is this. As a member of the Tornado School, you, Giro Tornado, are the only one who could have left that dying message. And as the person who left that message, it's clear that you are the Master's Tornado's killer. Will you ever quit your yabbering?
Oh yeah, you bite that. You naughty. I'm sorry. You are like
Keep in your pants, will you?
You are like wretches clinging to the spider threads of salvation. Allow me to cut that holy thread from the heavens and bring you back down to earth.
Would you quit butting in when everything started to go my way? Wow, he even shut the music off.
Silence, child. Playtime is over.
Oh, what did you just say?
As the witness stated, she went into the dressing room and soon came back out again. But the victim's note was not the only reason she left for such haste. There was another reason that compelled Gero to leave at once.
Well, I guess he had to clap on, clap off.
Gero, would you please relate said reason to the court?
There was a reason why Giro had to leave the dressing room? Well, I didn't want to show you this, but I guess I got no choice. Oh gosh, you're gonna flash. Keep your eyes peeled, cause here it comes.
Wait! Oh, okay, whoa.
Your hands all swollen and red? What happened, Giru? You must know. I'm allergic to buckwheat. What?
Allergic reactions to buckwheat can vary, though they are usually on the severe side. With typhoid tornadoes making soba noodles in his dressing room, Gero was lucky to still be alive, considering all the soba flour that was swirling in the air.
You think I left pretty quick? I managed to escape with just a mild reaction. I touched Sishu as he was being carried away, and look what it did to my poor hands. It must have been sort of broth on his clothes or something. If I inhaled any of that soba flour, I had a bit of seizure, and it'd been good night, Giru. I never could have stayed in that dressing room for very long.
Allergic to buckwheat couldn't be in a room with soba flour in the air. And certainly couldn't use soba dough as a murder weapon either.
This isn't good.
You knew it'd come to this, didn't you? That's why you never mentioned her allergy.
As if I would do anything so underhanded.
Yes, you use everything else underhanded instead.
I was I was simply trying to protect the privacy of this witness.
I was slapped with my underhand. I'm sick of all these accusations. Why don't I just testify and get it out of the open, yeah? No, that's not actually. Let's get over. She's scaring me now. If I come into the slightest contact with the buckwheat, I get an allergic reaction. With that much sober flour in the air, that really could have literally killed me. Look at my hand. Just touching Season's body caused this much damage. There must have been sober broth on his clothes. So I never committed that murder in the dressing room.
But broth?
She has a mini huggy wuggy with it. Yeah.
That's a dog.
Yeah, it's a dog she just made. Did in case the first case. Well, the first trial. I still can't believe it. Nobody told me she had a sober allergy. Did you know, Simon?
Does it look like I knew? Protect the privacy of the witness. My foot. What a dirty trick.
Now what do we do?
There's only one thing to do. Put Prosecutor Sadmonk to shame with your cross-examination.
Right. No matter how small, I'll find us an opening and break her testimony down. That would be like, I don't know, pressing all statements, I guess.
Hang on. She's wearing gloves. Who's to say she wasn't wearing gloves at the time?
You're not lying about this sober allergy of yours, right? Of course not. I swear on the grave of my father up in heaven. I can even get you a doctor's certificate if you want. She seems to be telling the truth. I've had this allergy for as long as I can remember. I never dreamt in a million years it'd clear me of murder.
Come out of this smelling like a delicate buttery flower to boot.
Well said, Your Honor.
Ooh, careful you point that thing.
I give you that there's quite a bit of flour scattered around in that dressing room. But you went in to pay your respects to your master regardless, right? Yeah, but like I said, I came right back out. I mean, the sober-making tools were right there. You better believe I was careful not to breath...
Breathe.
Oh, not to breathe any of it in. But you still could have committed this crime if you held your breath while doing it. Don't be ridiculous. I would have suffocated to death before Seasson did. Yeah, I guess you're right. Jeez, get a grip, will ya?
But if she has something on her nose, why would she be able to breathe in?
Maybe there's a twist here. Like, you're actually allergic to dogs and not sober. You're kidding. Bring my little Jimmy in here and I'll hug him, squeeze like there's no tomorrow. I'm telling you, I have a genuine, honest to God, the goodness, sober allergy.
Defense, the witness clearly has an authentic allergy to buckwheat. Any further deliberation on the matter would be meaningless, pointless, witless. Just like your kiss.
You heard the man, lawyer girl? All right, fine. I was just starting to think the same thing myself. Doesn't mean I have to like it, though. I probably got this allergic reaction on my hand here because I touched Seasson. Okay. I have a question about that, actually. If you're allergic to soba, does that mean you're allergic to the noodle broth, too? Well, the buckwheat from the noodles can dissolve into a broth, so duh. Touching soba broth can be just as deadly for me. Don't you know anything? What an amateur. I'm sorry. Do I look like a doctor to you? Look, anything that has soba in it, or anything that has touched soba is like poison to me. Oh, God. So, I just want to cover all my bases, but could the murder have possibly occurred somewhere other than the dressing room?
That is out of the question. By even asking, you show a complete disregard for all that we have discussed until now.
Honestly, I would throw up if I eat noodles or pasta. No, don't. No, don't get sick. My body's just weird. Oh, understandable.
Yes, I have to agree. You can go around suggesting new premises without biases.
Basis.
Unfortunately for you,
Biases.
see, she didn't take a single step from his dressing room around the time of the murder. Well, that is unfortunate for everyone.
Gero could not have possibly committed this crime in a room where soba was being made.
Also, I can't stand the smell of fish. Yeah, I can't. I'm with you there. Cannot stand the
fried
smell.
fish?
No, just fish in general, man. I can't. I just can't.
But Vanny,
I
fish
don't
and
know.
chips.
Well, maybe. Well, it depends on. Well, maybe fried. It depends. It's just that my mum doesn't do fried fish, and fucking hell, it reeks. And I always tell her, "Can you eat the thing up? Do not put it in the fridge," because every time I open the fridge, nothing but a garbage can I've opened.
Finally, the time has come for Allah's rights of the victim to begin. Oh yes, I love chicken.
Well, yes, Rose. I think we know you love chicken.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Well, it's
time I
never been
let you
shown
know
on
more.
stream yet.
Every time you're on my ship, you're in my face, munch. No, in fact, no, you flick it around in your fist like it's a damn coin, then you eat it. What would Mr. Wright do at a time like this? Some German word. There's only one thing to do here.
What are you smiling about? Has the pressure overwhelmed you?
Nope. It's just the worst of times when lawyers are forced to force their biggest smiles. Are you all just gonna stand and watch me think? Is this when it's gonna happen again?
I see. You have no rebuttal, so the only thing left for you to do is smile.
Oh. Santa Claus, Santa Claus. That's where you're wrong. I do have a rebuttal. And you're thinking around, Athena. Don't try and figure out how Giru, who was allergic to soba, could commit the crime. Figure out how Giru could be in that room and not have an allergic reaction instead.
Rash? Ha! Maybe if you were a lump of old regular flour dough for udon noodles, dude. But I'm fresh, like my soba, and you know that soba dough rash. It's all about the three freshes. Grind the buckwheat seed fresh, cut the dough fresh, bowl of the phosphorus.
Do you mean fruit?
He's blacked out.
It appears to have been written by the victim. Dumb. Allow me to read it. Resting. Do not disturb.
Yes, that's the note I saw. So after reading that, who wouldn't think Shisha was napping?
If you must know, I'm allergic to buckwheat. Wheat. Mon Dieu! Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What if that's
I
some
knew
piece of
you were
evidence
French.
that- yeah, I've learned it a lot on COD. What if that... Well, it's we baguette. That's like, okay, that's all I know. And bonjour. What if that certain piece of evidence doesn't mean what what we think it means. If that's the case, I might be able to prove that Giru could have committed this crime. Now all you need is the stash in a bit.
No matter how hard you search your mind, you cannot overturn facts. Well, Miss Sykes, if you have no further objections, I'll hand down my ruling.
True, I can't overturn facts, but if we got our facts about a piece of evidence wrong, then Shapiro comes out. Walks through the door.
Got our facts wrong? What are you talking about now? And which piece of evidence do you mean, Miss Sykes? Please put it out to this court.
This evidence proves that Giru could have killed her master, even with her sober allergy.
The note. Resting.
Oh, yes. The note. It's Master Tornado's note.
No. Preposterous. What possible connection could there be between the witness's allergy and that note?
The answer lies in the true meaning of this note.
Its true meaning?
This note does not mean I am resting, do not disturb, as we had assumed. Or rather, it actually means this note is resting, do not disturb. Do not disturb it.
Wait a minute, Athena. That doesn't make any sense.
You're right, it doesn't. After all, as Bucky told us many a time, you don't let sober dough rest. Well, what's all this jibber jabbing got to do with anything? This is it, the home stretch. This note and Mr. Wet's words have led to the conclusion that Mr. Tornado was
Making udon.
the victim, Tifu Tornado, was not making buckwheat noodles. He was making ordinary udon noodles instead.
Akurna!
That layer of flour in the dressing room wasn't sober flour, but plain old wheat flour for udon. So, actually, it was totally possible for Giru to be in that room and kill her master.
Well, that's an interesting lipstick you've got there.
What? If that's true, it changes everything.
Your Honor, the defense requests that the flour in the room be tested immediately.
But soba noodles were found in the bowl, and Kiro did not have a reaction on her hand. How do you explain those things?
Well,
Even where udon flows to the soba, you still cannot prove Gero committed the crime.
but
Don't lose your nerve now. Keep charging forward, or you'll feel my blade at your back.
enough with the threats already. I got it. I talk about pressure. All right, Athena, take a deep breath and go over everything again. Oh, here we go.
Time for a deep thought.
Everyone, you fucking sit down and wait. I'm going through a thought. I'm going to revisualize the case from start to finish. I have to find conclusive evidence that Giro committed this murder. What's Master Tornado making in this dressing room?
Udon.
By my logic, Master Tornado must have been making udon noodles in his dressing room. But something at the crime scene indicates otherwise. What was found in the bowl on the table? Soba? Yeah. Even though the master wasn't making soba, soba noodles were found at the scene. So that means the noodles have to come from somewhere. Wait a minute. One mysterious serving of soba noodles. That sounds familiar. Where did the soba in the bowl on the table come from?
Catering service.
Yeah.
No. The catering service bought it. Oh, wait a minute. If it was a catering service, then somebody must have delivered it. And nobody testified about any delivery person, so that means...
It was from his own stash.
Yeah, that's right, Rose. Go back in the kitchen and... The soba noodles found in the scene were from the master's stock of uncooked noodles. But then, why did the culprit go out of a way to cook that soba and put it in the bowl? Why did the culprit cook the noodle soba and put it in the bowl?
To hide the udon dough.
All this thus far is noodle talk. Soba was found at the scene. So that means the culprit must have taken the udon with her to hide it. Or why did the culprit take the udon away and hide it? It must have been because she...
Killed him with the udon dough.
We got it! That's it. The udon dough was the real weapon used to kill Tifu Tornado. And the reason why no weapon was found was because Giru got rid of the dough somehow. I was in this position throughout the whole fucking session. The real murder weapon was that the udon dough the victim made. If we can find this dough, then that'll prove my theory correct. And undeniably prove Giru's guilt. You can't object to me when I was going through all that shit.
Where to find this dough? What makes you think that this could prove she is the one?
Please record Owen's eyewitness testimony, Prosecutor Samadi. If the injury on Giru's forehead was caused by the victim's knife, then Giru's blood must have dripped down onto the dough used as the murder weapon. That would make the dough pretty conclusive evidence, wouldn't you agree?
But where is this conclusive evidence? Let us hear your theory on where this murder weapon is.
Well, it's... Oh, if I can't find the answer in the evidence, I have it on hand. I'll lose this trial.
Fair to the dog.
So how did Giru get rid of the under noodle? Oh. Think, Fina. Do I have that points to suspicious behavior on Giru's part?
She was looking towards a doorway.
Now then, Miss Sykes, let's hear your answers.
But yeah, she overfed the dog, though.
Where is the real murder weapon hidden?
Nice barking you did there. I assume you have the bites to back it up.
Stop distracting me, especially not right now. This piece of evidence can point us to the location of the hidden murder weapon.
The doghouse.
Yeah, so Simon's
diagram.
statement, right? Giru? Huh? What is it? I'm just an innocent girl. I don't know anything about the murder. Stuff that cute act in your balloon hat.
That's right, back to biting it.
Giru, Rose, will you put it in your pants and leave it there? Giru
No.
got rid of the dough she used to kill Master Tornado in a bold and daring way. She did it right in front of Prosecutor Blackwell's nose by feeding it to a dog. No, I...
Of course. Now it all makes sense. I was puzzled as to why Giru, who should know her own dog's eating habits, would feed Jugemu more than what he could possibly finish.
Your Honor, please order an investigation on the yard right now.
Should the police at the theater be looking for exactly?
Jugimu, I don't know how you say. How did you say this?
Jugemu.
Jugimu must have buried his leftover dumplings somewhere around his doghouse. Dumplings that Giro made out of udon dough with her blood in it.
Rose.
This is preposterous. Sorry, I'm frozen. Discord. Did you know likes are private now?
Yeah, I got.
Yeah.
I had a pop up.
I have to favorite all my favorite artists now. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I was reading news about Square Enix about live stream tomorrow.
Oh, if they have no Kingdom Hearts, then it's gonna be a riot.
Oh, it's about Kingdom Hearts because tomorrow's Kingdom Hearts is released, people.
Wonderful. I want to thank you, Simon. If you hadn't kept me going, I might have been giving up a long way.
What are you blathering about? You still have work to do.
Please take a compliment.
Now, by your hand, finish this wretched case off, Athena.
You got it. Giru, do you remember what you said would happen when the truth is finally revealed? When the truth's revealed. It'll be your balloon or mine that goes pop. Got it. Well, now the truth is out, and it looks to me like it's your balloon that goes pop.
He deserves to get beaten up by his own beats. Porcona!
I'm a Rakugu artist. I was the one who was supposed to inherit that name. But then Seasson. Oh, that was a balloon as well? Okay. Why my balloon's bursting? Daddy, are you mad at me? Oh my word. I've been a bad girl. What the fuck? Oh, Rose, I'm sorry. She's flat-chested.
And this is a problem, how?
I don't know. Oh. Are you ready to tell us everything now, Giru? The whole reason I entered the world of Rikugu in the first place was to follow my father's wonderful footsteps and inherit his stage name. His stage name? You don't mean...
Uendo Tornado.
I knew I wasn't very good at storytelling, but I thought that if I did the stupid balloon thing like Shishu wanted, I'd inherit the name someday. But Master Tornado gave the name to his junior disciple. Yeah, that's why I took my revenge on Shishu during the show celebrating the name Succession. So that was your entire motive? I doubt anybody else could understand, but inheriting my father's name was everything to me. It was my whole reason for living.
Of all the days you could have taken your revenge, why did you choose the day of the show?
Because I wanted to pay Uendo back for stealing what was rightfully mine. I wanted to pin the blame on him at the show where all the Tornado fans were gathered. But then Uendo tried to shift the blame onto Bucky Wet. And now we know the whole story.
There's just one more thing I want to know. Did you know Master Tornado was making udon in his dressing room yesterday?
No, I didn't. When I saw the soba making tools, I was worried about my allergy. But it was my only chance to get my revenge on the two of them. So I went ahead and did it.
So it was a premeditated crime. In the end, you only went through with it on impulse. Then the allergic reaction on your hand. Is it from touching the soba in the refrigerator with your bare hands? When you were tampering with the crime scene after your master's death?
Yeah. By that time, I wasn't clear-headed enough to worry about my allergy.
Giru, how could you do all of this, you idiot?
Hiru, I get your desire to inherit your father's name. But what you really should have inherited from him wasn't his name, but his heart. His heart?
You have anything to add, Prosecutor Sarmadi? Any objections? No, Your Honor. Miss Athena Sykes.
Yes. That's the first time he's used my name.
I shall be sure to remember your name.
Really?
It seems he finally recognized you as a proper adversary.
Thanks. That's all I asked, Prosecutor Samadi.
Looks like there's no further objections. Bailiff, bring in a defendant.
And please don't make him puke.
Make sure he's
Oh, he
sober.
seems actually to sew it up.
Oh, he's not fucking
Ah!
choking around the place.
Good. Seems you have made a full recovery.
Yes, like I said, he's sobered up.
Get
Now,
it?
Worst joke ever.
now then, this court finds the defendant Bucky Wet not guilty.
Yay! Sober confetti!
Court is adjourned.
Now get the fuck out. Need more noodles. Congratulations, Bucky. I'm so glad you were found innocent.
Thanks for everything, Miss Chickadee. But it still sucks that you were accused of crime and they
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Bucky? This is not your line. This is Athena's line.
Seems it's not on my system just
Did
yet.
you Endo have it out of you for you or something?
I don't think so.
Uendo said it was a spur-of-the-moment idea. He got it when he saw the sober theme's debt.
Simon, where have you been?
I stopped in at Uendo's questioning. Only you, Bucky, could get framed for a crime while on a whim.
Hey, I almost got convicted out of convenience.
Well, at least you've been completely cleared of all charges, so buck up, Bucky. On a more important note, what I really want to know is, why did Master Tuendo let Giro inherit her father's name?
On a more important note, Miss Chickadee.
Oh, don't be such a wet blanket. Just go with the flow. Now, come on. You think the master was trying to encourage her to quit the entertainment business?
No, that's not it. He didn't give a name to her because he wanted Garu to find her own calling in life. To perform whatever she wanted without being bounded by her father's name or Rakugo. Udon wants his way of showing his support for her in a new endeavor.
And that's why he called you to theater, huh? Teach him how to make udon?
A more roundabout way I've never seen. But that's Master Tanida for you.
So this entire incident happened because of a misunderstanding? Oh, sad.
By the way, Hero wasn't the only person Master Tornado was trying to cheer on.
Oh, don't you worry, Dragon. This is only case 4. We're going to go to case 5 tomorrow.
Yes.
Hopefully
I should
you...
Probably,
Oh, no.
I should probably mention I won't be here tomorrow.
Rose. You need to stop.
But I got shit to do, and I want to go places. I can't just be home every day on my day off.
But Rose, it's an apocalypse out there.
I don't give a shit. I want to have fun. I gotta go outside, touch grass.
What grass? The last time you keep sending me pictures like there's dirt, there's even dirt. It's dirt all the way.
Now there's grass to be touched.
Even though the person in question still seems unaware of the Master's intentions.
What? You're talking about me? Come on. No way. All that old man ever did was criticize my soba.
That's not true, Bucky. Oh, there must be a way to make Bucky see just how much Master Tornado cared about him. The sober deed. Take a good look, Bucky. Whose name is on there at the holder of this title deed?
Still in my name.
Master Tornado was just up to one of those tricks when he said he stole the shop from you. He was trying to force you to grow into a truly capable owner in your father's stead.
Probably used some tough love on you so you could... There. He probably used some tough love on you so that the shop wouldn't just go belly up.
Oh, I see. I never knew. Oh, Master Tornado. I'm so sorry.
Keep working hard, Bucky, and pay him back by living up to his expectations.
Simon, and you too, Miss Chickadee. One day my soba's gonna be so good, it'll knock that old man's socks clean off. After all, I'm the 4th generation owner of Wet Soba. Wet Noodle number 4. Well, I better get back to my shop. I gotta get ready for the lunch rush.
Hold on. Can I place an order for delivery, Bucky?
Yes, Miss Chickadee.
Did you deliver a bowl of udon to Giru on behalf of our master?
You got it. I'll make sure that it's all got the TLC. Master Tornado would have packed it too.
Thank you.
Well, see ya. Make sure to drop by the shop sometime.
I will. And I'll bring the whole agency with me.
You were so proud, Bucky.
Oh,
The best soba in town waiting for you when you come. Peace out.
Nice to see somebody giving it their all, isn't it? What if I leveled up to any of thanks to this case?
Don't kid yourself. The trial would have been a spectacle and a half had I not been by your side.
You don't know that.
For a lawyer who's vested in psychology, you're full of weak points.
Jesus.
You need to learn to analyze yourself more objectively.
Well, you could just teach me your famous mind trick, Simon.
No,
A way to shut someone down. And why not?
because the more pesky lawyers there are, the harder my job becomes. So it's in my best interest for you to remain green forever.
Hey, what's that? Hey, what's that? Hey, what about what's in my best interest, sir, huh? Besides, weren't you the one who had the wool pulled over your eyes by Udon? Uendo?
Must you remind me? How could I have known Uendo who would do time sober.
Hey, speaking of time sober, I just thought of something funny.
Oh, goody. I can't wait.
Okay, here it is. In time sober, why didn't Mon number 9 get counted? Come on, do you know, Simon?
How should I know?
Because 7, 8, 9. Thank you, I'll be here all week. Oh no. Fucking widget doing that noise.
That I should have known. Come on, let's go get sober or something and go home.
Your treat?
I'll treat you to 50% off the tab. And don't forget, you still owe me for that manju.
Really, Simon? It wouldn't hurt for you to pay for me every once in a while, you know.
Quit squawking and get walking, Athena.
Hey, wait for me! I still have a ways to go as a lawyer. But just like Mr. Wright, Apollo, and Simon before me, I'm going to get there someday. After all, I've inherited their passion of all our courts and the law.
Je puis l'affaire.
I can do this.
I've got to say, that little portrait on the side of there of a Blackwell is actually pretty nice.
It is. I do like
Gives him kind of a warmth to him.
I do like the key arts on all these cases. Turnabout Revolution. Oh my god, this is going to be the longest episode.
Yeah, it's not just one court, it's 2 courts.
So, yeah, what we got is... So, we got Investigation Day 1, Trial Day 1, Investigation Day 2, Part 1, Investigation Day 2, Part 2, Investigation Day 2, Part 3, Trial Day 2, Part 1, Trial Day 2, Part 2, Trial 2, Part 3. I hope you'll be here to see all that.
All in all, it's gonna be a big old mess.
I hope. Well, I know Rocky might be here. Nubs, I don't know. Dragon, hopefully you'll be here because I like you to see what's gonna happen because I hate it when you miss out on context. Then I have to explain it. I don't know about helos. But anyways, yes. So shit. Okay, right. So we'll be seeing you. Well, we don't have Rose tomorrow. Would you make it difficult? Fuck you going out. You could have. Oh.
Have a good night, everybody. Take care.
I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. I hate. I prefer it when we're all here so we can do it. I don't want everyone missing out. Bones have to be bones. I bet it rains while you're touching They don't stop, bros.
Anyone ever.
Huh?
Never stopped anyone ever. The
Dang.
grass will be touched.
You mean the dirt? Anyway, let's see whatever's gonna happen tomorrow. Bye bye for now.
Goodbye.
Take care, guys.